Ayo, what up? My camera is on, but it's not on, so I should have checked that. Okay. Mimo, JJ, Keymax, Beast Bro, Ronan, Thomas, good morning. How y'all doing? Hello, hello. Hello, hello. How's everybody's day going? Morning starting, having going, stuff and so. Okay. Let's get ourselves in position here. Trying to, at least. Such a pain. I sit cross-legged. It's the most comfortable way for me to sit, and yet still it makes it so hard. Makes it so hard sometimes. Let's see. I don't really have any other unused applications unless Blitz is still loading. It is still loading. I play League of Legends like rarely, and so it still pops up my Blitz application. I used to play it every night. Now I just don't play it nearly as much. Trying to wrap up cleaning around the house so I can enjoy the stream. Nice, Ronan. I like it. Bat, good morning, buddy. How you doing? I just woke up to see this. Well, I'm glad to have you, Beast. Glad to have you. We're gonna do what we can here, man. Do what we can. Do what we can. I think I'll start off with some water. How about that? That's the smart thing to do, right? That's the adult thing to do. So we are 9 a.m. till noon today. Mad, good morning. Doing good, Bat. Living the life. Well, the wife probably isn't asleep, but the boy's still asleep. Well, at least he was when I came downstairs. But yeah, we are 9 a.m. to noon today, so about an hour short. We've got home repair work what we're doing today and tomorrow, or well, that I'm helping with today and tomorrow. So I do need to cut the stream early. I've got to basically replace my entire bathroom. So it's gonna be fun. David, good morning. I'm East. Zen, good morning. What loadout am I using? I will probably have my Signal 50 with an MX-9 or a Hurricane. I'm trying to figure out which one I feel like really running right now. Trying to figure out which one I feel like running right now. Basically, when we get to the buy box, I will grab something. That's basically how that works. Every part of me wants to be like, I'm using this gun today, specifically. But the whole reason why I don't run meta shit all the time, too, is the same problem. And that's because I just get so bored of one thing. Unless it's just so much fun, which is like what the Signal 50 is. Signal 50 is just a ton of fun, which is why I like running it. Well, that and it's the sniper rifle.
Enemy dropping into the AO. Eliminate all targets in the AO. Enemy UAV over.
Okay, I just missed every shot. What's my favorite gun? I generally don't have favorites most of the time. Closest thing I probably have to a favorite on here right now is the Signal 50. Just because I'm a marksman rifle style user and that's a hefty marksman rifle, basically. It's not even really a sniper rifle. Despite the fact that it's marketed as a sniper rifle, it's semi-auto, so.
Hostile UAV in the area.
Oh my god, I am a potato right now. I'll get there. What am I streaming through? OBS.
Hostile UAV in the area. Enemy soldier.
Yeah, 2 of them jumped me there. I'm playing solo trios, yep. Oh yeah, Matt, I love it. Joel, good morning. Just saw Timmy was using the RPK. I mean, they're all going to be using it, Joel. They always do. Andy, good morning. So we've had news that snipers won't get buffed? No, I'm just gonna be basically talking about why the snipers won't get buffed. Or why I don't expect them to get buffed. That dude just punched me out of the back of his head. Twice. Zalus, good morning. But no, there's been no news, there's been no information about anything about okay. Yep. Teammate lost in the gulag. They give us no information about any changes until pretty much like the day before or the day of. Why do I not expect them to? Because I don't expect them to do anything that's going to increase the time to kill. If anything, the game will take longer, but they will not do anything to increase it. And one-shot sniper rifles will be the one thing that would increase it. Bossman, thank you for the alert. Darkness, good morning. How you doing? Sebastian, good morning. Eagles, good morning. Right now, everything they've done in the game with is still a fast time to kill, but they've prevented anything from removing you instantly, which technically raises the time to kill quite a bit. They removed shotguns from being able to one-tap you. Sniper rifles, the ones that could one-tap you got nerfed instantly, so they didn't want that. They've only made what, 2 of the sniper rifles actually be able to do one-shot headshot damage. So if they didn't give you access to, so say they didn't do the critical damage thing that they have right now, which is what knocks everybody to 1 HP. Oh, it's all good, Darkness. You got to take care of yourself first. Always take care of yourself first. Tack, good morning, buddy. I have not, Zalus. No, I don't have anybody to run DMZ with, so I pretty much stopped playing it. Afternoon, Riff. Good to see you. But yeah, everything that out of all the sniper rifles, marksman rifles, all of that, there are only 2 of them that do 250 damage to the head. That's the NCPR and the Victus. The SPX drops off from 250 at like 40 meters, and the LAB at 50 meters, I think. The SPR only does 200, and the SAB 50 does like 245 or something. So literally, there's only 2 rifles, anyways, in the game that would one-shot headshot at any range, and they still prevent you from doing it by pushing to what's called a critical hit, which puts you to 1 HP. And it's the same thing for shotguns. Like right now, if you took the Bryson 890 or 800 and you were 3 meters and under, you would technically one-tap them. It does 250 damage. But because they remove that, now you just go to 1 HP. Like, you're guaranteed to be at 1 HP. And so at no point do I think they're going to be like, oh, you know what? Here you go. Here's Sniper's one-shot headshot. Because even if they did, they would only give it to 2 guns. And then the 2 guns that people would be using for it are high-velocity guns, which means they probably wouldn't balance it very well if they did. So I'm just foreseeing the fact that snipers will never receive that one-shot headshot. That's me being pessimistic about it, though, just because I would love them to have it, but it's not gonna happen. But yeah, even if the snipers did get a one-shot headshot like capability, again, only 2 would do it: MCPR and Victrix. So people would be upset with it anyways. Appreciate you, Ed. No, the Seiken could never take the RPK spot. I'm gonna tell you the same thing that I tell people most of the time when we start talking about guns. Guns are not strong because of their time to kill. There are guns that are strong because that did have a good time to kill. Most of the time, if you're looking at a gun and it being strong, it's specifically because it's easy to use and has significantly less to do with specifically having the fastest time to kill. The easiest gun to use is always going to be one of the meta options, just because people don't like to learn to have to work on recoil.
Enemy UAV overhead.
If it came down to it, and they gave one of the most mid-ground guns a good time to kill, if they gave one of the most mid-ground level guns an average time to kill, it would still be considered one of the best guns in the game, just because as long as it's easy to control, people will rock it, and that's what it's about. Shab, good morning. I think that Pyro needs more than just like 44 likes. Appreciate you, Andy. Yeah, and that's what you're looking for. Yeah, but the Seiken has too slow of a reload, too slow of mobility, and too slow of an ADS speed. The RPK excels because it has low recoil, good damage, and still has good mobility and ADS speed while doing so. The only gun that can currently take the RPK spot from the LMG section is the HCR. While technically the HCR does outshoot the RPK in almost every situation, the RPK is just easier to control, which is why people lean into it so damn hard. Right now, this game's time to kill is so fast anyways that it really shouldn't be that hard for anybody to use just whatever they really want to. The problem is people don't want to work hard.
Enemy UAV active.
One-shot sniper with recoil that breaks your aim and or a 2-second action would be fair. It wouldn't be though, because all you have to do is land that one shot, you know. I have now realized the folly of my ways, in which I have no SMG ammo. He airstruck himself. I'm in solo trios. Please climb the wall.
Gas is closing. Get to the new safe zone. You've got a loadout drop inbound. On station. A jailbreak is active.
Oh, it's great, Tyrese. It's a great gun.
Gas is closing in. Heads up. Jailbreak is active.
You missed Rebirth, yeah? Well, if the rumors are right, you might have an option for that. Soon-ish. Soon-ish. Exelon, yeah, I don't run thermal for long range. I run it primarily just for the close range combat. That's them right there. I'm doing good, Infamous. How are you? Don, welcome back, buddy. Good to see you. Yeah, there's been a bunch of rumors that a resurgence map comes out. I can't show you from here because I can't see the water from here, but there's an apparent wait, when the did we get a helicopter in solo or in minis?
Now it's a ghost town.
The plating is slow, but I will tell you right now, the movement in this game is not that slow. It's just people have their stuff built wrong. Now, with no slide canceling, yes, it's slower than it would have been. But with the right builds, most guns aren't that slow.
Copy that. Longbow 3-1 is on station. Strike inbound.
Can I move, please? Thank you.
No hits. Go again.
No.
Enemy
25 remain.
Two of them holding two different angles. I had nothing I could do. Mounted too. But the Raw could overtake the RPK because it causes eardrum damage. That's about the only thing it would overtake the RPK because of. Yeah, no, the RPK is too slow as well. Smoke, morning. Oh, those regular trios now. But like, I have, oh, well, clicked on the wrong one. It doesn't matter. I have like a movement speed like STB. It moves fast. It moves as fast as almost every gun from Modern Warfare, Modern Warfare 2019, and most of them from Vanguard. Like it's the same movement speed. It has almost the exact same strafe speed as the Volkssturmgewehr, which is the one that everybody was like, "This thing's broken." The only difference is, as you said before, is the plating speed. This AK-74U, again, same thing. It has pretty much the exact same spray speed as the other one. Again, only thing it runs into the issue of is its overall plating speed and movement. I am live, Key. I am. Morning, Daniel. Any mini back builds? Yeah, I got builds for everything. Black, good morning, buddy. Daniel, good morning.
Holding for deployment.
Got builds for everyone. Hello again, Key. Morning, Tony. How's it going?
Enemy dropping into the AO.
Buddy, good morning. Robert, thank you, buddy. Appreciate you. The Finnick needs to be completely adjusted. So for those of you unaware of how actually disgustingly strong the Finnick is, okay, look at this. SMG, Finnick, okay? LMG, RPK. If you see this, look at this, look at this, look at this. The Finnick's time to kill is 880 milliseconds. At 100 meters, 880 milliseconds. Let's look at this. Let's go to the M4. If you want to see a hilarity, the M4 kills slower than the Finnick at 50 meters. Slower. The M4, an AR, is slower than the Finnick. I know, but that's the difference between practical and theoretical TTK. The fact that the thing can do it is insane. Its damage range is way too stout. Because they have to look at the trade-off for those options. Because keep in mind, there are hackers. Hackers exist. And so that means that hackers right now could run around with the Finnick with their instant headlock and burn you to the ground before your M4 would be able to hit them. And of course, you know, again, worst case scenario, like that's literally like doomsday level scenario, but it's the possibility. It's not even the fire rate. It needs to have increased recoil probably for most ranges, reduce its damage over range, and make it completely invalid past 20 meters. Like if you're gonna give something like, and that's if you leave the time to kill alone, like you don't make it kill any slower up close. And that's because I can, like, as much as I despise being melted by the thing constantly, just because it feels completely completely unskill related. If they didn't change the TTK on any part of it, I don't want it to be the most effective SMG at every range. That is where it lies the issue, is that it actually has no counter. Depends on your build, Wes. I wish there would have been ammo for me. I wish. Ammo box would have been super useful there.
Requesting recon flyover.
Copy that. UAV online and orbiting the AO. Gas is moving. Enemy UAV overhead.
You're right, Bat. You're right. So they're just mortaring the helio chopper because they think I'm going to take it.
UAV is bingo fuel. RTB at this time.
They could.
Enemy visual.
But the question is, will they?
Enemy marked.
Enemy UAV overhead.
Requesting recon at my location.
Copy. UAV is on station. Recon online. Hostile UAV in the area.
Oh yeah, the outside the RPK, the Finnick, and a few outliers. I think the signal's too strong for what it's worth right now. With all the other snipers being as bad as they are, the signal's too strong comparatively. I think it needs either more base recoil or it needs a rate of fire nerf. But if they make any of the sniper rifles one-shot headshot, then I'm not as concerned with it anymore, you know, because then you actually have play and counterplay. But as of right now, there is no play counterplay for the snipers. You just run the signal or you get blasted. I guess that's only partially true because the Victress can two-shot people, but it's just really slow comparatively.
UAV active.
Gio, good morning.
Enemy UAV overhead. Hostile UAV in the area.
Shotguns can never be balanced. There will never be a moment where people are okay with shotguns and it's balanced.
Hostile UAV in the area. Gas is inbound. Marking new safe zone.
Scary, how you doing? We need a one-shot sniper. I want one. I don't know if we need one, but I want one. Took too many shots. Wasted so many shots on that fight. They went good, Bet.
Loadout drop headed your way.
So, my only thing for wanting one-shot snipers is, one, they need to make sure that the bullet velocity is low enough so that not every person can grab the gun and just run for infinite with one-shot headshots. And then two, I think one of the biggest things that they need to do is they need to make sure that at least it's skill rewarding for being good with the sniper rifle. And you do that by offering the one-shot headshots. I mean, we had PUBG. PUBG is probably the most punishing of all battle royales to have existed, with no buybacks, no second chances, and they featured like 3 different one-shot headshot sniper rifles. So, I mean, and I think they did a really good job on their balance for it too, because they allowed I couldn't see because of his damn parachute. Weird. Hated that. It's not even rendering the box, and so I'm over here just blasting this dude in the face.
Hostile dropping into the area. Watch the skies.
So dead. So dead. There's no way to survive this now. Yeah, there's no way to survive this now. 4? There's 4 there?
Hard that time, but we will settle the score.
4 fucking people there, and then 2 more across the way. I was so dead. If it jumped in popularity, I would be shocked. Good morning, buddy. How you doing? But I'm doing good, scary, living life. I'm back in Warzone 1 and maining the Swiss again. Only one shot 6.5, but it's okay. I don't care for Warzone 2, but if they did the same, we would be good. Yeah. The announcement for Hostile falling and stopped because you took him out. Oh, did it really? It's funny. Right, Wes? Yeah. Don't you think you should move faster to make it look better? No. Wait. Oh, Orion. Do you think Orion should move faster to make it look better? Maybe a little bit, yeah. Was that quads? It felt like it. Buenos dias, Koji. How you doing, buddy? Smoke. Good morning. Bills, you have obviously never been in this channel, man, besides today. You have obviously never been in this channel. That is completely unnecessary commentary on this. I would... Okay. Well, I'm going to leave it at that.
Use the site to practice. We will be deploying soon.
Appreciate you, Darnus. I was trying. It's going good, Key. I just started. I mean, I just woke up at like an hour and a half ago, so nothing too crazy. Just kind of laid there and relaxed a little bit before we started the day. The PDSW. So the PDSW, I don't think it'll gain traction because I don't think people are understanding the movement builds for it right now. Honestly, the next one in line, if the Finnick falls, will be the Lackman sub. The Lackman sub is technically better at almost everything outside of the fact that the Finnick has almost 100 millisecond faster time to kill. Red, good morning.
You got 5 seconds. Good luck down there.
Drop points for your squad. You will lead them in.
Bills, this is not going to be how this is going to work with us, buddy. You are not going to sit here and tell me how to play. This is not a coaching channel, and you are not my coach.
Enemy dropping into the AO.
Being tracked already.
Track by enemy squad. Evade and survive.
And there's someone here? Oh, he's on the roof. Oh, he had the F-tac. That was unfortunate for him. F-tac will not say. Oh, another 8545. Nothing for nothing. So that's where they put the white crates here. Interesting. Never had them spawn up here, but I have gone there multiple times and been confused on where the stuff is. So that's good to know. Thank you, Don. I appreciate you, buddy. What? That's so weird, Bat.
Some loot here.
Not even a couple of months. It's like 15 days, Andy. It's February 2nd is when they go monetized. That fell straight through the thing. Should probably go ahead and buy the armor box just to have it.
Requesting recon flyover.
Copy that. UAV online and orbiting the AO.
What ate for breakfast? Nothing yet. Nick, good morning. Buy a strong. I mean, I'm on solo trios, so there is no actual strongholds, but.
Be advised, UAV is exiting the AO.
The question is, okay, that's a good start. It did let me store it. Thank you. And I'm guessing by the one-shot headshot, he does not have plate carrier either. He does not. No other buy here. Resubmit that clutch win you had the week before last. We'll all go like it. Now we're gonna pick it up. Bam, 5 million views. Yeah, I wish my understanding of the algorithm for
You lost the enemy
of how to abuse it better on shorts was better, but I just don't understand it. I mean, I know what I'm supposed to do. I know what things are supposed to be, but getting it to work in practice is a lot harder. Joel, I work at Ambition Tattoo, Knoxville, Tennessee. Oh, really, Andy? That's funny. Oof.
Enemy bird.
Gas is closing in. Relocating the safe zone.
I'm clipping the edge of the roof. This is bad. There's a guy right up here. Wow.
Friendly loadout drop on the way.
Copy that. Longbow 3-1 is on station. Strike inbound.
Couldn't even see him.
You're in the gulag. Fight for your chance to redeploy.
Small world of live streams help you see that? It's true. Yes. Someone just pulled it up for you up there. Amazing. It's the exclamation point tattoo pops up my Instagram. And then Garrison pulled it up for, or Snooty pulled it up for you there. Is that your MX9 AR build? Oh, is it in Gilded? It is not yet, no. It is not yet. How did that happen? He was in an angle I couldn't see him. I guess he was on the other side of the wall where I was just, where I just killed his friend.
Enemy soldier incoming.
That's unfortunate. They were coming from both sides of me. Oh no, he was just laying on a rock with an RPK. That'll do it. See my face beneath the tarp on the fence? Interesting. I'm doing good, Nut. How are you? Shot me through a wall. So I thought he was shooting me through the wall. I just thought he was over there on this side of the wall with it. But yeah, he saw me. Damn, so close. I only needed one more. No wins, Mad. No wins. Morning, Abby. Thank you, thank you. I appreciate that. It's gonna be rough. It's gonna be rough. But Nud, good morning, buddy. I'm good to see you. It's good to see you. Doing good. How are you?
Warm up while you can. We will deploy soon.
Morning, Elke. Have I tried the cannon lasers on the SMGs? I find they lower recoil, but maybe I'm wrong. They do at the sacrifice of accuracy over range. And by giving away your position up close. So... See, Key, have a good one, buddy. Called Camp Deathmatch. Everyone does. Yeah, a lot of it. Cheese Hart. Cheese Hart. Oh, that's all good, Jeremy. All good, buddy. I was trying to work through it quickly, but. Oh yeah, sweet. I love it. I love it. Tara, good morning. Love Canted, but it seems more of a multiplayer attachment. I mean, as long as you use it for like just pure rush, you're generally fine. But it's the moment that you get into like having to fight corners and stuff like that that just gives you away so much. Just so much exposure. F2000 P90, yeah. I wonder if they will put in F2000. A good thing to wonder would be what will be the guns of the next season. I'm sure there's already someone somewhere that has all of it data mined or some dumb shit, but well, the rumor still is that there's supposed to... Well, there won't be a Rebirth Island, but there is still rumors there may be a Resurgence map. But no Rebirth. Rebirth will never come back. And they don't need to. Rebirth has been around too many times, too many games at this point. We had Rebirth longer than we had Verdansk. And Rebirth wasn't even that special of a map. Not really. It was a remake. So he's on the roof.
Got loot here.
You got gas moving in.
It's a team of two. I don't have anything of that range, so that's okay. It's probably his teammates, honestly. Morning, Mark. Good to see you, buddy.
Enemy UAV overhead.
People hated Rebirth because it wasn't Verdansk. People hated hated Caldera because it wasn't Rebirth. It's just how it works. There's literally no winning. People hate Al Mazrah because it's not Verdansk, and it's and there, you see people. I see people daily post. It's like, oh man, I went back to Caldera and it just feels so good. No, you hated that shit. It does not feel good. All you're doing is just nostalgia tripping. It's what people do. They go back to old shit. They say it's so much better. They forget about all the shit that they went through on it and that they hated it for.
Requesting recon of my location.
Copy that. UAV online and orbiting the AO.
Where you going, Tay? Come here.
Now, let's see what you make.
Advise UAV is exiting the AO.
Yeah, hackers did Verdansk no favors. They're doing well, Steph. How are you doing?
Enemy UAV overhead.
He wasn't only one person. It's just his friends didn't stop to save him after I had already downed him and started interrogating him. Damn.
Moving.
Hostile UAV in the area. You've got gas inbound. Safe zone relocated.
Marking enemy.
Damn. 3 plates on him. And HP. Shit. How you do the interrogation on controller? You hold X. On PC or on keyboard and mouse, I think you hold F. If I remember correctly.
Moving here.
Loadout drop headed your way. Jailbreak is kicking off soon.
Jailbreak. That might be the building right there. This is solo trios, so I mean, I'll see people. It's just gonna be all at the same time.
Gas is closing in.
But yeah, solos is very camptastic. Hell, duos is very camptastic for that matter.
Moving.
Hostile UAV in the area.
Gonna say someone's got a laser down there.
Enemy marked. Moving here.
It's right under that cliffside. I can't see. Oh, I just fired fired into a tent. I thought I fired straight into a brick wall. Like, congrats to me. That's great.
Enemy here.
Basically just being a third-party nuisance on this situation right here.
fire mission. Target marked.
Copy that. Mortar strike inbound.
If they want to smoke it, I will send it.
No hit. Shots missed. Fighting start. The area is cleared out.
Okay. I'm in a good spot technically right now. But rotations from here could get rough. I just can't see them down there. Kind of can see them. Morning, Spooky. Have a good one, buddy. Thank you for being here. I can hold them out here, but if any of them have any half decent shots, I may have some problems just because the distance is short and there's a lot of cover.
You're losing ground.
Enemy UAV overhead. Precision airstrike. Find cover. Hostile UAV in the area.
Jesus. There's no one here. You're wasting your time.
Less than 25. We're still standing. Learn from the loss.
Yeah, that's what I had. Literally, just all three of them jumped me at the same time. Unfortunate. Nailed it, Tara. It's because you deleted one of your loadout suite, and so therefore it makes it so that way all your stuff is shifted. Minibet says hello. Hello, Minibet. If Warzone 2 got that bad, would I go back to Caldera? No. What do seconds do I use in the game? Headphones. Fanatic. Headphones. Good morning, Fred. Good to see you. Morning, Sims. My daughter Izzy and I watched him from Arkansas. Good morning this morning. Well, it's Sims. Thank you and Izzy for hanging out with me this morning. I appreciate you.
Use this time to practice. We will be deploying soon.
Carlin, good morning, buddy. How you doing? How many hours a week? So, when you say doing this, do you mean streaming, or do you mean working on my YouTube, or do you mean just working in general? Doing good, Garland. Doing good.
Preparation is done. Now you deploy to the war zone.
Because there is a multitude of answers depending on which part of that you're looking at. So preparing all of it. So how much do I work on the not stream part of it? Like, so if I cut out the 4 hours a day, Monday through Sunday through Friday, and the 8 hours, roughly 8 hours on Saturday, how much do I work on it?
Drop point for your squad, soldier.
She'll rather sleep. It's okay, buddy. I understand. I like sleeping too. I did answer, but it's okay, Steph. They're doing good. They're hanging out upstairs. They were asleep when I left, but they're probably awake at this point. Ancho, I'm doing good, buddy. How are you? So, Brian, I'm generally going to spend at least 2 hours a night. At least 2 hours a night building thumbnails, researching SEO, SEO keyword stuff, putting together all the stuff that I need to make the stream itself work. And then from there, I probably spend another hour or so researching builds, putting them together, testing them out. I probably spend 45 minutes an hour looking at comments and such. So I'd say probably on the days when I'm not on like the non-member game days, I probably spend 3 to 4 hours a day working on stuff for the stream. Thank you, Smoke. Basically, I never sleep, basically. I'm dead. Did not see the second one pop up there. Thank you, Deca. Urban, good morning, buddy. My tech is good. My stream rig is going to need an upgrade here before too long, but as far as like what I can do with it, I mean, I'm pretty much where I'm at. Wow. Quan, can we get that hurricane build, please? Yeah, I can get you the hurricane build, Quan. That's no problem. I've got a video going out, I think Wednesday, covering the STB, the hurricane, and something else. I'll have to let you know.
You took a beating.
Team lost that fight. Cool. Quan, you'll have to watch the caps though. The bot will kick you back every time you do that. This is my hurricane build. This is one made specifically for strafe and AR level, like mid-range damage. But yeah, this is mine. What's the name of my gilded? Should be like Fireborn's Pyromaniacs or something like that. But if you just do !point gilded, it'll pop up a link to it, Ryan. You don't have to search it. Fire starters, there you go. So my daughter heard you say your name, then she saw the Pyromaniac post. She wanted to make sure that I was signed up. Yeah, nice, nice. Fire also, oh yeah, other streamers have people leveling guns for them. I do at all. That's true. Yeah, I do my own shorts. I do my own videos, which is another part that I didn't cover because I didn't think you were talking about specifically the video part too. Because I mean, it probably takes me at least 30 minutes to an hour to make any short I make. It can take me 2 to 3 hours depending on what I'm doing for any video I make. Thumbnails for stream. I'm probably looking on like if I do like one that I know exactly what I need to get done with on it, it can take me 20-30 minutes. If I end up getting in a rut where I run into an issue with lighting or color blending, or it just doesn't have the feel I want, some thumbnails can take me up to an hour, hour and a half. It depends on what you're doing, Waz. Commando is better for movement. FTAC is better for recoil control. The FTAC Ripper reduces your movement speed, or your walking speed, whereas the Commando does not. Muzzle tuning for the MX-9 and the Hurricane. I have them both over here for you, Jeremy. I'll
Check your gear and weapons. We go soon.
I think I can send them to you on Facebook real quick. Although I don't even know if I've ever logged into Facebook on this PC. Oh yeah, Bubba. I think that's both of them. So the first one on the list, Jeremy, is the MX-9. The second one on the list is the Hurricane, or the second one I sent you. I do not understand your statement there, future postman. I do not understand your statement. That's what I sent you, Jeremy. It would have been 2 pictures. The first one would have been the MX-9. The second one would have been the Hurricane. Probably going to rock. Although it hung the moment I did that. Oh no, what did I go into?
Enemy soldier incoming.
I think I'm in big trios, so here we go. Thought that map looked a little big. I did go into big trios. He had an EBR. Morning, Road Rookie. How you doing? Thank y'all. Feels like the ladders are just a little bit more finicky than I like them to be. We're just gonna clear this area real quick. Stay here for the stronghold. Hope it's not an AI one, because that'll be hell. Why does it want to be so difficult? I'm glad you could too, Rookie. Glad you could too. It's fire solo. Yeah. Yeah, the HCR's got legs. If you haven't used the HCR, I recommend you look at it. It is a weapon. It is a weapon to consider for the future. It's an LMG with mobility, which is basically going to be what the issue is right now with the RPK still. It's an LMG with mobility, which means if they nerf the RPK, that will be probably your next best bet. Granted, it won't be as accurate at range, but it will be significantly more deadly up close.
Targets are marked under attack map.
And this thing is inside the wall, so I get nothing from that. I lose. And this is not a stronghold, which means I get nothing, I lose. Please have a backpack. God bless. Send this.
Copy. UAV is on station.
M4 or M4. So M4, Hurricane, pocket that. Precision strike.
Blue here.
We just hope that my lack of loot doesn't hold me down here.
Be advised, UAV is exiting the AO.
Morning, Jacob. Good to see you.
UAV active.
Use the ground loot, one hip fires an SMG, 100 round counts. There you go. Yeah. Why do I think my stream rig needs an upgrading? Because I'm using a Threadripper. I'm using the X1950, 1950X, which is like 5-6 years old. So it's probably about to run into its lifespan, if I were a guessing man. Now, granted, it's still like chugging along, but it's at the same time it's not quite, there anymore. Like in most cases, I should be able to run my stream even higher than I do right now, but I can't because I run into the limitations of the CPU. That box right there made me about poop myself. Morning, Marissa. How you doing? Good to see you. Oh, please don't do whatever that camera thing is you're doing. Yeah, it would be one of the new Thread Rippers. If I was gonna grab one, I would grab it.
UAV in the area.
God bless America. I left my fucking signal in there. Please let me in. Game? Work with me, not against me.
Requesting recon flyover.
Copy that. UAV on the AO.
Every one of you, AI, suck. Stop it. Oh my God, and my gun's gone now? My life. That's a player. Fuck.
UAV is exiting the AO.
This is the Gulag. You'll have to fight to earn redeployment.
Oh, I'm sorry to hear that, Rissa. That sucks. Grim, good morning, buddy. But we are doing well, Rissa. We are doing well. The boy was asleep when I came downstairs, so I haven't seen him yet this morning, but I've got to do home repairs today, so it's fun.
Close one.
No one left to fight. Stand by for redeployment.
It's all good, Grim. That's never a problem, buddy. You always got to take care of you and yourself first, buddy. And then from there, you can come and hang out. But taking care of you and yourself and your family is your first priority every time. See you, Thomas. Have a good one, buddy. Be like that sometimes, Rick? It does. It does be like that sometimes. They don't think it'd be like that, but it do. But it do.
Need pistol wells.
Thank you, Atomic. He is getting so big. He is. The game plays cruel jokes. It does. Dude is running around the motherfucking rocket launcher out, and his friends have RPKs. What is life? Oh yeah, Bossman. What are the price on the? I don't know how I ended up in Battle Royale trios there, but I did. I guess I could Google it, right? I mean, I wouldn't be looking at like the Threadripper Pro. Why is there a Threadripper Pro right here for $139? Oh no, it's not. That was a lie. They just wanted you to click on it. No, I would be looking at like one of the Threadripper Pros, like the 5955. Because that's what I run right now is a Threadripper, so.
Holding for deployment. Take this time to warm up.
Ace Pig, good morning. Tampa Bay, good morning. Nice gunskin, thank you. Any games I'm excited for this year? No. They are, Smoke. They are. Always clickbait. Morning, Canna. How you doing?
Enemy dropping into the AO. Training is over. Time to see what you have learned.
But yeah, so we'll be going in today. We'll be leaving the stream this morning about an hour early today and tomorrow. And that is just to make up for the fact that I'm going to be working on the house. So we've got about an hour and a half left. Hour and a half. Swamp Thing, good morning. That's a weird goat. I don't think I've ever seen that goat emoji.
Get ready to jump. 5 seconds.
Okay.
Alright, soldier. Marcus drop point.
Oh, it's the awful circle again. I love it. Let's do it. It does, Bubba. It does. I won't have time to watch it. I'll be working all day. Hi, Lord of Terror coming in for the win with the Super Ember member. My dude. I broke my legs because I couldn't pull my chute close enough to the ground like I wanted to. Sad day.
Fair chance to redeploy.
That one was me breaking my legs, by the way. The other ones, it's just my game hanging. That I messed up. Aaron, good morning. Farhan, how you doing, buddy? Good to see you. But thank you so much, Tara, for the super hot Ember member. Welcome, Ember member, as always. This fire burns for you. I appreciate you. Sounds good, Bubba. Sounds good. We're ripping out the bathroom, so happy Sunday to you, Snaga. Thank you, Jeremy. Appreciate you, buddy. Buy a third of a cup of coffee for a month. I appreciate you, buddy. I do. How you still lose and be up in some cheesy ass spot? The 5950X is for $500. Memory over interesting. Well, I'll just have to look at it then there, Bossman. I'm probably gonna die here, but I'm gonna do it anyways. Nope.
Enemy UAV overhead. Enemy UAV active. Hostile dropping into the area. Watch the skies. They hit us
Okay.
hard that time, but we will settle the score.
How'd he hit me 3 times? I got... Oh, his friend was right beside him. Got me. Nice, Grim. Nice. Yeah, I'll have to do some research over what I can get out of the Threadripper. The whole frustrating. Good morning. There's a request for your signal tuning. That's in the video right here.
Warm up while you can. We will deploy soon.
Sounds good, Boston.
Practice
Appreciate
is
you.
over. What is-
Abby thinking to GG. Wow, that dropped me right back in real quick, didn't it? Yeah, no problem, Jeremy. No problem.
5 seconds, 5 seconds.
Okay, let's try this again without sacrificing my very first part of my drop by smashing myself face first into the ground. We do, Jen. We do. I got my buy south.
Hostile UAV in the area. Enemy UAV overhead.
Thank you, Bubba. I appreciate that. That would help me immensely. Getting the more eyes I can get on my YouTube videos, like the actual videos rather than just my live streams, the more it'll help the channel. But the same for my shorts as well. So anybody who wants to go through and watch all my content and then like it and then share it and then have Jimmy Fallon show it live on the Today Show, that'd be great. That would be great.
Mortar support incoming!
Solid copy. Mortar strike on the way.
Morning, Jacob. Good to see you.
No effect on target.
How many wins do I have solo trio? About 10. About 10.
Enemy soldier incoming.
Enemy car marked. Marking enemy. Easy peasy.
Any wins last night? No, we got close, but no wins. It does not Rico now, unfortunately. Thank you, Grim. Supergirl could not have been happy. No, she was not happy for that.
Dropping into the AO.
Thank you, Bossman. Appreciate you, buddy.
Gas is inbound. Marking new safe zone.
Solid.
That hurt a lot.
Friendly loadout drop on the way.
My life is about to get bad. Quad wins and solos? None. I haven't done solo quads at all. Warranty? What do you mean by the snipers won't get buffed? I don't think they will. My sweet Jesus. I missed every shot there. Shot all around him. But I don't think snipers will get buffed. They've worked way too hard to remove all one-shot potential from anything in this game. Rocket launchers, sniper rifles, shotguns, melees. Anything and everything that could one-shot doesn't one-shot anymore. Here's the problem with that though, T. With no snipers one-shotting headshotting or one-shot headshotting, our LMGs have no enemies. LMGs will stay and maintain itself as the most busted thing in the game because without without the ability to one-shot with sniper rifles, the LMGs can stay encamped in every corner, and the longer that it stays that way, the campier this game's gonna get. Because people will just stop pushing because they don't need to. They can just LMG their way to victory. And you're gonna watch the game get slower and slower movement speed, and you're gonna die more and more. If LMGs have to worry about getting one-shot headshot, then the game begins to change a lot.
Only 25 remain.
You missed the bomb drones? No. Those things are a whole nother issue. The bomb drones are completely unbalanced because of the fact that you can't even, you know, stop them. And they were one tapping people, like entire teams. So then all people have to do is just find quite a few of them at once and then just one tap entire teams. No. So snipers make the game have to be less campy because you're forced to move. That's why SMGs are the counter to snipers, not LMGs or anything like that. Snipers counter LMGs, SMGs counter counter sniper rifles, ARs counter SMGs for range, SMGs counter snipers for close quarters, and LMGs counter people who don't prep with sniper rifles to be able to remove encampment players. I'm dead.
Less than 10 were still standing. The enemy took that one, but
Literally no room to be able to react because of the RPK. Jake for the 199 and the super hot super chat. Appreciate you.
you're losing round.
Welcome back, Eagles. Good to see you, man. Yeah, the stacking mechanic needs to probably go for a more balanced gameplay. So there needs to be no way to stack multiple airstrikes. Rip, good morning. No way to stack multiple airstrikes. No way to stack multiple self-revives. I would say at maximum you get one self-revive pistol, and then one kill streak to carry. Prepping for your workout. Nice. The snipers, there needs to be at least 2 options for one-shot headshots on snipers. 2 of them. They need to reduce the bullet velocity of those choices, and they need to probably reduce the overall like limb damage of those options as well, so that it only rewards people who land headshots. Only. Because right now LMGs can literally take a 50 cal to the face and just burn you through it. I think they should remove vest as well. I think vest should be gone altogether. Everybody should be at 3 plates, and replace the vest with a helmet, and that'll protect you from your one-shot headshots. Yeah, right now, T, outside of the Signal 50, which is an anomaly, it probably shouldn't be as strong as it is right now. If anything, I see snipers getting nerfed instead of getting buffed.
Check weapons and gear. We're holding for deployment.
But the fastest you can down somebody with a sniper rifle in this game, outside of the signal, is 1200 milliseconds. So I want you to know that the RPK can down a man in 600, which means even if I land a headshot, the RPK can down me twice before I can down them once with a sniper rifle. Twice. It has very similar bullet velocities, and it's, obviously rate of fire is exceedingly stronger. And at no point should that be the valid point. At no point in the game should the weapon that requires precision and accuracy be outskilled by bullet hose. You can't get going in this game since I stopped using the RPK to switch to the M4s, because the RPK is exceedingly stronger. Sim.gg, Jake. Sim.gg. Yeah, if the RPK hits you with 1 round, you are already at a loss against it, because the flinch is insane. And then you're just pinned. The ADS time and to be able to reacquire your target with a sniper rifle with any sort of scope on it. Oof. But yeah, if you remind me, Jake, at the end of this round, I will show you sim.gg and show you what it is. It is exceptionally good. But what's funny about it is the RPK isn't that good because of its time to kill. The RPK is that good because of its pretty much lack of recoil mixed with its time to kill. If they were to make the gun harder to control, it would fall out of favor. If they were to make the gun weaker, it would still stay in favor. Because again, so easy to use. It sits in the Goldilocks zone. For all my years of playing shooters, if a gun sits between 700 or sits around 700 RPMs, almost always it's a favorable gun. Once it gets about 800, it goes into the skill ratio section, and if it drops below 600, it goes into it better hit hard. And that's how it works. 75 default mag. Yep. A 4-plate system would be miserable. So a lot of people really talk about right now wanting about extending the TTK. And I'm here to tell you that the worst thing that we could do right now without adjusting the way that the weapons work in this game is extend the TTK. And I know that sounds super counterintuitive, but right now, oh shit, there's a guy here, and he probably got all the money. There we go. Nice. And he didn't have a self-res, which means there's still hope. Right now, if you were to extend the TTK, all that will do is it will exacerbate the current meta issues we have. So imagine, say we doubled the time to kill on for every gun, right? Which is going to be asinine. They would never literally double it, okay? But if they did, hear me out. If you double the TTK of every gun in the game right now, what you're going to end up with is something that most people are never going to really truly consider, which is... Hold on one second. I'm trying to grab all this stuff and make sure I'm not going to die while I'm saying this stuff. Okay. It's going to be completely asinine because here's how this works. The RPK right now, right, sits at a 600 millisecond time to kill. 600 millisecond time to kill. If we doubled the time to kill on every gun, it goes from 600 to 1200, right? Well, when you consider that the M4 is 1,000 milliseconds to kill at, it's like over like 60 meters, I think it is. But it's literally 1,000 milliseconds to kill with the M4. That dude, it should have been dead. There we go. It's literally 1,000 milliseconds to kill. Which means the RPK now. Okay. I couldn't even recognize he was self-resting. Good job. Which means now the M4 is 2,000 milliseconds to kill, and the RPK is 600, which goes to 1,200. So now you've created almost a full second separation in time to kill. The SMGs sit around 1,200 milliseconds to kill over extended ranges, which means it's 2,400 seconds, which is 2.5 seconds of continuous extended, perfect accuracy fire. COD timing very much. Hello. How y'all doing? Good. Nice face.
Soldiers, your pathetic lives belong to me now. There is only one way to win them back. Kill your way back.
Oh, so I didn't see that he had followed the channel specifically then, so he's never coming back. He probably unfollowed the moment that moment that the stream ended. That dude landed every shot. What a boss. Good job. Unless that was both of them shooting me. All good, Ahmed. All good. It is not, Jacob. It is not one of the best ones at all. Okay. So this is sim.gg. Sim.gg takes basically data mines the game to get the numbers for every attachment, gun, whatever. All of that in the game. So say we're looking at like we're gonna look at the ARs. So I have an M4 over here, Kastov 762, which is essentially enough the RPK, and the RPK. You can check here for 100 HP, 50 HP, which is going to be tier 1, and then 250 HP, which is going to be max plate, on Who is Immortal did a stat check for the M13. M13B has a 923 millisecond time to kill, which means it beats the M4, but it loses by 220 seconds versus the Kastov 7.62. So statistically, it still loses. Nice, sweet, nice. The TAC B. TAC V 735 milliseconds, which means it's still slower than the Kastov 7.62 at 700 meters. Yeah, there is not a single moment in the game where the M13 beats the Kastov 7.62. This is why I do not like the meta talks. Like all these people who make all these videos about, hey, you have to use this gun. It's now the best gun in the game. I can't believe we didn't see it. Statistically, it just doesn't work that way. Anywhere on the body. Kastov 7.62, 400 milliseconds, loses to the beats the M13 to 497. M13 is literally one of the worst ARs in this game statistically, only getting outdone by the Lachmann 7.62. I think that's the only one that has any worse stats. Actually, that might be wrong because the M16 still exists. So the Lachmann 7.62 kills faster to headshots than the M13 does. Lachmann 7.62 kills faster to the chest than the M13 does. Like the M13 is literally garbage in this game. Yeah, the Echelon barrel doesn't change anything. The M13 is still not that good. M13 still gets outshot by TAC V, Lachmann, RPK, Kastov 7.62, and the M4. Oh, you're good, Jacob. TAC V is viable if you can control it. But that's the problem, is most people can't control it. STB has one of the best time to kills for a close range AR, if I remember that correctly. So STB sits at 567 milliseconds up close, which makes it the fastest time to kill AR up close in this setting. It only loses out to, if I remember correctly, the Chimera and the 7.4U. Look here. So the Chimera sits at 525 to the chest, while the Kastov is 7.4U is 552, and the STB is 648. Oh, that's at this range, sorry. STB 567, Kastov 552, Chimera 525. Only to have the STB faster than nothing for headshots. So the STB is a body shot machine. Chimera and Kastov are both the fastest on that, sitting at 375 for the Chimera, 368 for the 7.4U. Best TTK for SMGs is the Fennec. Nothing changes that. No. They would have to change a ton on the Lachmann 7.6 or 5.45 to make it work. They would have to change a lot to make the 5.45 work. The 5.45 is highly accurate, but it lacks so much punch that almost everybody can get out of gunfights. Especially right now, if someone were MP5 is the second fastest, but it's behind by like 50 milliseconds. With the Vesnav right behind that at like 55. What do you want to know about the mini Bach? I can already tell you it's not very good. Statistically, I like running the mini Bach because it's fun to use, but it does not compete against like the Lachmann sub or the Fennec or even the Vesnav. So if you go here, the Fennec currently at headshots kills 275 milliseconds, which is 25 milliseconds faster than the average human response rate, which means most people will never even know they're being shot by a Fennec if they land all headshots. Once you move to body shots, the Fennec sits at 495, which is the fastest, with the second closest behind it, the Lachmann sub, then the Vesnav, and then the mini back at 550. So comparing the Finnick to the mini bach, you're almost 60-ish milliseconds behind. Finnick is not garbage in quads, not at all. Yeah, you would just share it with Activision. They'll get it taken down. No problem, Brandon. The Finnick is even better in quads, Petsa. The problem is going to be your positioning. The Finnick can down somebody and remove them from the game faster than some SMGs can even down somebody. So what you essentially have to do is you have to make sure that you down somebody and finish them, which makes it the strongest SMG just in that sheer fact alone. And then after that, you have to be mobile enough to take advantage of it. I already had plate damage. He jumped at me. I was able to remove him before I could do more. It's just how it works. Morning, Aiden. How you doing? My Lackman sub build? Yeah, I can show one. I can show a bunch of them. Thanks, Steph.
Begins now.
Signal, the SPX is garbage. SPX is garbage. LAB is garbage. The NCPR is just borderline almost usable, but still garbage. SPR, SABX is garbage. The only two guns that are actually functional in a solid TTK for an average player is going to be the Victus and the Signal, and the Victus is too slow. So it literally leaves only the Signal 50. No, we almost got a couple of wins on that, but no wins. The grind goal today? Nothing, I'm just here to talk to you guys, hang out. Same as I always do.
Primary objective is to eliminate all targets. Hostile dropping into the area. Watch the skies.
Community and conversation. Going over why snipers will never make it in this game. And why I don't think they're going to get buffed. Stuff like that. Oh, man, he was sitting right there at that door staring at me. Wow. He was just sitting there staring at me.
Fight for your chance to redeploy.
Soldiers, 4 of you are in my arena. The last 2 standing will leave it. Time to kill!
Congratulations, Phase Demon. You're already dead. There is no way to buff snipers without breaking them for what they want out of the game. Morning, amigos. How you doing? If you want to have a good chance to win, you got to run the RPK and Finnick, pretty much. Which is my whole statement from yesterday that somebody thought that they were really cool about trying to say that I was complaining about. My whole statement from yesterday is hoping for more variety in the game.
UAV active.
Enemy soldier incoming.
I messed it up. Oh, but he jumped out right into my face. I love it.
Hostile UAV in the area.
And there it is. RPK. Oh, at least this is the ground loot one. Bills only if you're really good. I know there's people out there right now touting it as the DMR 2.0, but realistically, if you don't have just god tier aim, you're going to miss every shot, and it's gonna be a worthless gun for you. Because the combination between actual recoil and visual recoil on that one makes it really difficult to make follow-up shots unless you, again, are just not on top of it. If you're on top of it, you're fine. If you're not on top of it, you're gonna run into some problems. I am dead.
Enemy UAV overhead. Hostile dropping into the area. Watch the skies. Enemy UAV active.
Complete the raid the fastest? No, not really. I've played the raid, but there's really no specific tips on that. You just have to do the challenges as fast as possible. It's not like there's no like hack for the game on it specifically. You just gotta not mess up, you know? My God, I hate this gun. Not the gun specifically, just that build on that gun. You're gonna just give it to me.
Gas. All stations. Administration is active. Enemy UAV overhead. Heads up.
The build on this gun is so bad.
You've got a loadout drop inbound. We lost that one, but we'll come back stronger next time. You got gas moving in.
Even Trey says he hates him, or he feels like he is cheating his team if he doesn't. That's fair. Messed up, yeah. I mean, yeah, the shipment was great for it, but shoot house is just as good. I did not, Brandon, no. I did not. It did not pop up. That's my Lackman sub. Oh, for camo grinding? Yeah. It'll probably kick it back, Brandon. You'll probably get a message back that will say that your was not processed or was denied or whatever. I've seen it happen. I've had it happen to me. But yeah, I mean, if you like multiplayer, go for it. But, you know, otherwise, this is free. Yeah, no problem, Matt. It's pretty solid, Alan. And it works. It does movement and recoil pretty decently. Yeah, yogurt.
Holding for deployment. Take this time to warm up. Enemy dropping into the
That one's strawberry. But I usually do like strawberry or vanilla. You said $20 if it comes through. Yeah, Brandon. It'll pop up in chat. It'll pop up in chat. You'll see it
preparation is done. Now
when
you
it
deploy
comes
to the
through.
war zone.
I like how you say yogurt. Over here we say yogurt. 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 Feels hard to say that. So you can buy the Frogman suit, which is the first version of this, and then if you complete the raid, you unlock this one.
Drop point for your squad, soldier.
Man, it is dying for me to be at the airport today. Would love a second controller on my second camera on my controller. My biggest thing for that would be figuring out where to put it.
Enemy soldier.
Oh yeah, Ronan, nice.
Fight to earn redeployment.
I tried to hook up one of my old webcams and have it face down at my controller. The problem is I can never get it to actually like capture well, and it drives me insane. Probably bottom middle for controller cam. That's actually not a terrible idea. Teammate, move forward.
You lost the fight. Return to base.
Short and sweet. Yep. Yeah, I've tried to hook up my camera a couple of times, and it always fails me. But yeah, I might actually be able to do that. Speaking of solo trios, I need to start playing again more. Just the game or solo trios? I mean, both are solid, you know. What would a controller cam provide, Daniel? People will just want to see how I move my hands, I guess. Depends on what you're doing, Naden. should get a green screen desk map, like the chroma key green desk map, and then chroma out my everything on it. I will not run in now.
Check your gear and weapons.
Thank you, Donnie, for the lurk.
Go soon.
Tennessee, good morning.
Hostiles dropping into the area. Watch the skies.
Playing solo, duos, trios, good for getting better. Yeah. Yeah. Anytime you force yourself to have to fight in unfavorable odds and find ways to win, then yeah.
Enemy dropping into the AO. Training is over. Time to
Kieran,
do what
hello.
you've learned.
But yeah, Ronan, I usually don't ever have time to watch any games. I'm always working. Always working. Yeah, I am. I mean, the Phoenix still outshoots all of those guns at range, too. Work. There's not a range that the Finnick loses. Not a single range. Finnick is by far the best TTK on every pool.
Enemy soldier incoming.
The first guy went down so fast, the second guy did not. The rap slaps.
Fight for your chance.
I have bills, yep. Yeah, the Finnick wins at every range by 50 to 100 milliseconds. Ahmed.
Soldiers, 4 of you are in my arena. The last 2 standing will lead it.
And the new systems that they made into this game for the way that the gun attachments work. I missed every shot, or did he kill him? Oh, he killed him. Nice. The way that they changed that the attachments work is now so the guns that are good at recoil control are good for hip fire as well. And it's such a terrible system because that means that you can build literally the most ranged ass Finnick and still be able to I'm dead. Yep. There's the Finnick.
Return to base for debrief.
Although it says, oh, the guy who pushed the stairs on me got me with a Finnick. Gotcha. So let's see here. I have this one saved, so. First things first. Oh. Okay. So we go here, we look at this. Left and right, but mostly vertical. Try this again. Ball, good morning. Now mostly just left and right. So we go with a horizontal with vertical support. Start with this one. Recoil, stabilization, gun kick control. Now it's just vertical. That's easy to deal with. So now what we'll do, let's see here. We'll go with the phase 3. I like the phase 3. Recoil stabilization and walking speed. And then we're going to change this out for a vertical with horizontal, because now the vertical with the stabilization and gun kick is the only thing left. Joel, I have been streaming for 7 years. I've been on YouTube for a little over a year and a half, and I don't have more subscribers because I'm mostly a streamer, and the majority of the people on my channel do not watch my videos, which means I do not have the viral range that other people have. So there you go. Now you have a Finnick that literally has 0 recoil. Now you put on a 45 round mag. I'm going to put the Schlager on here just to see if I can do it. Okay. So like, afternoon, Mel, good to see you. But yeah, so it's like, what do you do? What do you do with this thing? Like that. So, and then if you want to cut down on the recoil more, you just go over here and use yourself like a mini red dot of whatever sort. I like the Mini Pro. So this right here is 300 HP. So even at that range, I can still burn down 100 HP. That's 100 HP at that range. That means that's a little under half of your HP. So it took me 15 bullets to bring that down. Like there's no sense in this gun. Like it's a pain in the ass. Then we'll go over here to do this. And here's the thing, is so many people are bad at weapon building in this game, and they're the ones who make all the videos about weapon building too. I mean, some of them are really good, but some of them are so bad at it. Like, there's so many ways to go through and do this stuff. Morning, Artie. So, this gun already right here barely moves as it is. So, you really don't need to do much things to this. So, we'll go ahead and put the damage range, recoil steadiness. We're going to put damage range on here, but we don't even need it because this thing's damage range doesn't drop off that much. So ADS speed. Underbarrel, recoil stabilization, stabilize. Let's see here. Doesn't even move that much. Aim walking speed, because aiming stability isn't really that much of an issue on this gun either. We're going to put a sight on it. We're going to use the Schlager 3.4 because it has the least amount of waggle for that. Okay, then we go back in here again. Oh, there it is. So, mostly vertical, some horizontal. So then we go over here. Find a vertical, horizontal, vertical, horizontal. I like the second tread because it always treats me well. So that's with no stabilization. I stream with Broken whenever he's on at the same time I am, but generally speaking, he is not on at the same time. He keeps waking up earlier, which means me joining him for streams makes it hard already. But yeah. So it cut left to right more there. So we're going to go ahead and swap that over to this. So I'd say we can drop the high velocity as they're not necessary. This stock, ADS speed, and we'll increase the aiming idle stability just because we can. There's that. And then if you want to go full on meta Sweat Lord, you obviously throw on Aim Op 04, because this one apparently cuts down smoke and visual movement. And then you've got an RPK that doesn't move. See you, Bossman. Have a good one, buddy. But yeah, and so that's how this works. Literally, you now have 2 guns. And then the worst part, like this Finnick right here, right? That's still a completely viable hipfire range right there. And keep in mind, this thing was built for range. So like, but like, that's my hipfire spread right there. I only have to ADS it. Like, it just doesn't make sense. Like, that should not be the way this thing works, you know? But that's how it works. That works. He said he was going to join me, Ronan. Yeah, he said he was. Gonna start hip firing everywhere. Hip fire is stupid strong in this game, and people just don't do it. I'm bad at it, so that's why I don't do it. But like, people just don't take advantage of it. I know people who are just insane at hip fire, and they still don't take advantage of it. They should 100% take advantage of it. You know, it's a waste. It's a waste. That's coming from the guy who will not take advantage of it because I suck at it. But yeah. Ahmed, you stopped in it because most people are always the ones that, or most of the major people are telling you right now that you have to ADS every like pre-aim every corner, when realistically hip fire is just disgustingly strong. I made a short. I don't know if that comes out today or if it was yesterday. It was, or maybe it was the day before, talking about weapon building. I don't know what day it comes out. It's sometime soon. Yeah, no problem, Paul. Or it already happened. I don't know. I make a lot of videos. Yeah, no problem, Ahmed. One of the big things that people have issues with is they are still playing this game like it's Warzone 1. Like, people are still playing this game like it's Warzone 1. Like, I still hit that. Like, I still hit that shot right there on him. Like, and this is a gun completely, utterly devoid of any like proper skill set. That STB right there, awful build on it. Oh yeah, Joel, is that right?
Enough training.
Orange Chokehold, might have 10 minutes today. It's all good. I appreciate you, and say Skull. Appreciate you. Yeah, I've got like 33 minutes left before I got to run for the afternoon, but. Yeah, no problem, man. That's what I'm here for, buddy. That's what I'm here for.
Mark a drop point for your squad.
Appreciate y'all, man. I do. Flags, yay!
Enemy soldier incoming. Primary objective to eliminate all targets.
Requesting recon flyover.
Copy. UAV is on station. Recon online.
That's the bathroom. Sprint headlong into a bathroom.
advised, UAV is exiting the AO.
Really? That fucking sucks. Thank you, Mima. I appreciate you.
Deployment.
See you, Sims. Have a good one, buddy.
Soldiers, you
See you, Bat. Have a good one, buddy. I was watching you when I can't itch him for a new tattoo. Sorry, Joel. Sorry to do that to you. Raymond, good morning. Hello. You all are garbage pail kids. Oh, that makes me so mad. My teammate just left in the middle of it, and then the other one just ran up to punch me while I'm having to fight the other one. That sucks. That sucks real bad. I was so excited for that stronghold and just got domed by that dude up there. He got me good. It's good shots. MCPR. No, Jigsaw. But that's messed up. That is messed up. Apparently this thing on the side of my screen popped up and it's like put an ice cube on the top of your hamburger every time you're cooking it. What? Why? It's all good, Ahmed. Usually I can win those, T, but unfortunately enough, the one guy, they took advantage of the fact knowing I had no teammate. It's one thing to fight a 1v2 when they don't know it's a 1v2. It's another thing to fight a 1v2 when they do. If they know what they're doing. Unfortunately enough, I'm fighting a 1v2 and they knew what they were doing, so.
Soldier incoming.
Morning, Roman. How you doing?
Warm-up is over. Stand by for deployment to the war zone.
How you doing today, though, Roman? Good to see you.
5 seconds. Stand by to deploy.
I'm on controller atomic, but I can play both. Morning, Sego. How you doing, buddy? I can play both. No flags there that time, which means I am at a loss.
Hunt the enemy down.
Hostile UAV in the area.
This is the 3 attachment TAC V, which is good. I just dropped those shotgun shells and immediately it just auto picked up more. Seen that guy on that balcony over there.
Enemy UAV overhead. Hostile UAV in the area.
Gas is inbound.
Okay. I saw the CDL skin over there, which is mildly problematic for me. Not a lot, but mildly. Because he was at the stronghold, which means he has strikes and such that I don't. And he most likely has a vest, which I don't. But he may not have seen me, which might work out for me.
Enemy UAV active.
The other problem is the constant UAV active going up on my thing.
Hostile UAV in the area.
And I need... First off, I need a satchel. I need an armor vest. That is going to save me a lot of trouble. The new thermal red dot scope, it's broken, can see through smokes.
Enemy UAV overhead.
Nice, Jigsaw. Congrats.
Gas is closing. Get to the new safe zone.
Enemy visual.
Enemy UAV active.
But yeah, all thermals can see through smokes. Just some can see better than others.
Enemy UAV overhead.
Loadout drop headed your way. Gate break is kicking off soon. Gas is closing in. Jailbreak is active. Watch the skies. High value target down. Good shots.
When you play third person in Warzone, it feels like PUBG. I can see that. All good, Jigsaw. Morning, Doc. How's it going, buddy?
The area.
Oh my god, RPK. Yeah, same meta RPK build as always. We did it. Oh, yeah, Doc, there you go. I had a great run then. I did until the guy sitting on hill with RPK got me. That's how it works. That's how it works. I had an unfortunate circle pool. Had really nothing I could do to fight back against it. So that's how it works, Ned. That's how it works. Coffee and Calvin and I are watching the stream. I love it. Morning, Patrick. How you doing? Thank y'all for the GGs. I fought as hard as I could there, I guess. Thank you, Happy. But we've got time for probably one more decent game here. Then I gotta go because I gotta go start working on fixing my bathroom today. Ripping out all of the bathroom today. All of the bathroom. Break it all. Happens, Ned. Happens. Thank you, Ahmed. But it's not at the same time because in a game that features 51 weapons, what ends up happening is there's just no way that people are going to always have access to that weapon, which means only the people that specifically run those things because they know those things have the advantage. So that makes a game inherently unbalanced and severely punishes players who refuse to utilize outside sources for information. Whereas all guns should be equally viable, rather than one gun being disgustingly broken and forcing everybody to adjust to it. Saif, I've got one full bath and 2 half baths, so.
Hostile dropping into the area. Watch the skies.
Base game and you're just trying to melee me? Cool.
Practice
Cool.
is over. The real fight begins now.
Yeah, if we wanted it to be a one gun game, you could literally just you could make a game with just one gun and then everybody's based on an even skill set. But unfortunately enough, that's not how it works, you know? Oh, really?
5 seconds.
The ump was already so good. But yeah, you could make a BR. You could make a BR that has one gun. One gun and everything is based on skill. But see, here's the thing is it will not equal out to everything based on skill. It'll equal out to everyone good with that one gun. Which again, is not a direct skill representation specifically because people have different skill sets. Which is why even games like CSGO have different guns. Even though most of them can one tap to the head, they all have different guns because different people have different skill sets. And so when you have an entire game that's completely molded by specifically quote unquote one gun choice, that means the game's imbalanced, not that the game is actually balanced. CSGO is overrated. I suck at it, but I know it's a super high skill ceiling game that I suck at. My brain could never get used to the recoil style of that game. No matter how hard I tried, I could not wrap my head around my gun not firing where I was pointing at. It's like, oh, you were close, but your bullet veered 35 feet to the left because you happened to slightly jiggle while moving that one time. Remember that one time? Good days. Missed the one-shot car 98.
Enemy UAV active.
So we'll never have a one-shot car 98 variation on this game, just because the sniper rifles don't even do enough damage for the ones that are fast. So like the LAB 50 would be the closest you would get to a car 98, or it would be like the SPR, which we already have the SPR. But its ADS speed is still too slow. I'm dead. Yep. He just happened to be sitting on the roof with an SPR. Speaking of the SPR. What would it take for me to go back to Battlefield, Ganooster? They would have to release a whole new game and prove that they don't hate their own community. They don't hate their own community. That's just me being salty. They would just have to produce a new game. I'm not gonna spend 60, 70, 80 whatever dollars and any level of DLC or what. So, oh my sweet G. Oh, why do they have that? I hate that so much. That is a one-side advantage, definitely right there. I mean, it's not a good advantage because, you know, you would, if you're up there, you're pretty much stuck, but that is impressive. He got me good. But realistically, they'd have to completely produce a brand new game and show that they're willing and able to actually support the community that they built. Battlefield 2042 on the heels of Battlefield 5 is just two games where they showed specifically that they did not have what the community wanted them to produce. Hell, I enjoyed Battlefield 1. I played a lot of Battlefield 1, but Battlefield 1 still was only like half of a Battlefield game to me. And that's specifically just because of the gunplay, which I know if you go back to like Battlefield 2, like forever ago, they had that same like random bullet deviation style gameplay, which I'm not a fan of, but I don't think it makes sense to account for people's aptitudes. It does in a game with 51 guns, though, Quickest.
Use this as practice. We will be deploying soon.
That's the equivalency of giving somebody 50 cars and being like, you can only use that one. Only that one. And it's like, it's blue. I don't really care much for. I don't care. You get that one. Again, your idea is perfectly fine in a game built around that idea. But unfortunately, this game was not built around that idea, and so therefore it does not equally test skill sets. Battlefield 5 was good. See, that's where I would have to beg to differ. Battlefield 5 may have ended good, but it was not a good game when it came out.
Enemy soldier incoming. Training is over. Time to see what you have learned.
I have a weird schedule today. It feels weird. It happens. I refuse to go back to it for Alex. But you're not putting yourself at a disadvantage voluntarily. The game's putting you at a disadvantage.
Mark a drop point for your squad.
You by what you want, you would have to have everybody start with that gun. Otherwise, it's only the people who get access to that gun first who are technically testing their skill. Everybody else is testing their luck, and that's not a balanced system. Which is why every gun that's available should be at least compatible, a balanced version of what it should be.
Targets are up. Get to work. Enemy dropping into the AO.
Morning, Derek. How you doing?
Requesting recon on my location.
Copy. UAV is on station. Recon online.
Why do they keep releasing unfinished games? Because companies have timelines that they're not able to keep properly. Game development is significantly more difficult than it's ever been, and it just keeps getting more difficult as we continue to add more layers and wants, and communities need more and more things out of the games that they're playing. We as gamers are a bit spoiled on what we have, and we want more than what a company can realistically develop in time. The issue is scaling up isn't going to make it any easier, because then you're just traversing more hands for every part, which increases more rooms for bugs. So realistically, the problem with gaming is that we just don't have the capabilities to produce the things that we want as fast as we want them. Yeah, but you have to race to get there quickest. And not everybody has access to those guns specifically. You know, not everybody is going to have access to a maxed out RPK. If you consider how long it takes to level it up, and this game is free, that means you have to get into the game, use the guns, unlock the guns, level up the guns by using them, and then eventually enough, once you level them up to get all the attachments, then you have to level up all the way to max it. Once you max it, then you can tune it. And a lot of people will never reach that level of time commitment to a gun. And then consider, so here in 15 days, they go through and they end up nerfing that gun. What do you do then? You've spent 70, 80 hours in game working to level up a gun that is no longer considered the meta one. Now you have to learn to do it again. It's just a bad system. If all your guns were balanced around the idea of being able to play the game how you want to play, everybody will be able to use whatever they want to use, and they wouldn't end up having to be forced into a different meta because one person thinks that it's going to be the best or the worst or whatever and stuff like that. You end up getting everybody being able to play a game however they want without having to be concerned with best numbers on the game. Morning, Kevin. How you doing?
Requesting recon flyover.
Copy. UAV is on station. Recon online.
Hostile UAV in the area.
UAV is bingo fuel. RTB at this time.
Oh, I don't need a trophy system. I say that right before I get blown up. Best shotgun? There is no best shotgun. All the shotguns were really bad. The closest I've got to a functional shotgun has been the Expedite 50 or the Expedite, whatever it is, with slugs. Getting old and gray. I love it, Kevin. Love it. Double ammo box. Probably overkill. I would be better off doing this, I think. Nope, I'm at max ammo. It doesn't matter. There we go. Already hit it. Doesn't matter. Do I have high humidity? Some a little bit in my area. It can swing between 40 and 60% a lot of times.
Enemy UAV overhead. Enemy UAV active. You've got gas inbound.
Oh, thanks, Derek. I appreciate you, buddy. Appreciate you. The one that was like 600 meters out. Yeah, that was a hell of a shot. I surprised myself with that one.
Moving. Enemy JLTV here. Enemy JLTV here.
Airstrike. Air too crowded.
All stations. Break is active.
Armored, busted.
You've got a loadout drop inbound.
My friends play 3 to 4 games a night, maybe get their loadout 2 or 3 times. They don't have a chance to keep up with the meta. And that right there, I mean, is the biggest issue with having such unbalanced metas. That's why it's highly important that games have balance around their metas, because you end up making people not enjoy playing the game, and it just continuously kills the player base when they can't have access to, you know, what they need to get a hold of. I mean, one of the big things they could do to adjust it right now would be honestly just a return to the old loadout system where it gives everybody a chance to get their loadout still. I don't think they will. This system definitely creates more. Oh, there's so much shit going on here.
Target area marked. You cleared hot.
Copy. Longbow 3-1 on approach. Flash. Good kill.
Morning, Raj. How you doing, buddy?
Moving here.
That must be a car.
JLTV
Yeah, it's a car.
here.
Thank you, Raj. Hopefully he's going to make some real changes in the matter. I just want people to be able to use whatever they want. I mean, if you want to make your life harder, go for it. But I wanted people to at least be able to use whatever they want. Like, I make my life harder on purpose. I run weird shit on purpose. But people shouldn't be forced into have to do anything. There was a fucking bushwookie right here. There he is. Just bad aim. Aim is one of those hard ones, man. Aim's a hard one. It takes a long time to get your aim, and then it can like leave you in a day. I am notorious for like being great one day and then potato the next. Go in with your loadout. I did like the Champions of Caldera one. That was cool. I would be okay with going in with one gun, but that might be a bit unbalanced still. There's a lot of things that they would need to do to this game to really allow like you be able to do that. I mean, I guess I could have stopped at the first part. There's a lot of things they could really use to do with this game to up form and fun factor. Oh, are they harsh? It's been a while since I touched it, but yeah, the AIs, even when I played the AIs were disgustingly strong. I know they're trying to encourage people to play as trios, and I can understand that, but man, it is rough. It is the roughness. I'm looking at for 12, 11, or 10 people. 10 people plus me. I'm guessing most of them are down there. I've got a lot of strikes. I might as well be a harassment, right? There.
Close air. Target marked.
Copy that. Longbow 3-1 is on station. Strike inbound.
Really? Nothing there? Okay.
Impact. No
You
hit.
saw that guy clear that hill?
Target area marked. You cleared hot.
This is Longbow 3-1. Strike inbound.
Gas is closing. Get to the new safe zone.
Good effect on target.
It's a hell of a throw. I give him that. Yes. Yes, keep jumping back and forth. You'll get me. Iron Trials was okay, yeah. It had a good base. It just needed more. Yes, more.
You're losing ground.
Get down. Enemy sniper here.
Stay sharp. Enemy UAV overhead.
One side there.
You are the absolute worst.
We take the win.
Ah, I hate that. Oh yeah, Derek. Nice, good choice. I hate the vehicles. They drive me insane. Oh. I didn't have the movement speed with my signal 50 out to be able to even get out of the way, so he got me good. I wish I could have hit him when he was in the car, but I was not prepared to be able to fight him right there. Okay, ladies and gentlemen, thank you so much for being here. I appreciate you very much. I am off to go tear apart my house. Yeah, unfortunately. Unfortunately, about to go tear apart my house. Don't work too hard. Oh, it's about to be pretty hard. But thank y'all so much for being here. I appreciate you. It is more like a marksman rifle, very much so. We'll be back at it again tomorrow morning, 9 a.m. Eastern Standard Time, playing the games, doing things, living life. Until next time, ladies and gentlemen, and everyone else. Peace.